Aunt Maggie's death was changed multiple times. So they originally wanted Aunt Maggie to get electrocuted in the bathtub, but then they decided to put that idea into a later movie. They changed it to her falling out of the kitchen window and smashing her body onto a car. In the script, they kept that idea, but they changed the weapon. Instead of the hammer that they used in the movie, it was a glass rolling pin. And something else that I found really interesting that I wish they would have kept in the movie is after she dies, Andy appears. Dude, I really wish they would have kept it. Then that would have made it seem like Andy was the one that did it. It would have made him look even more suspicious. Now, for Eddie's death, it is pretty much the same death as you saw in the movie, but Chucky taunts Eddie as he's, about to kill him. So, whenever Mike tells Karen that he has Andy, there is some dialogue between him and Karen. Like this is all new dialogue. In the movie, Andy's interrogation was brief. Andy and Jack Santos in the movie only really talked about Maggie's death during the interrogation, but in the script, it goes into Andy talked about Eddie's death. He talked about his father. Karen even tried to convince him that Chucky's not alive, like a little more than she did in the movie. But the script took out a lot of information that I feel like that could have been useful, but I can understand why they did. Like Andy just goes into a little more detail with how Chucky is alive, and he tries to convince them even more. See, now we're getting a little more information on Maggie's death as to why Chucky killed her. So just from reading this, it's a little different from my thoughts on why Chucky killed Aunt Maggie. I thought he killed Aunt Maggie because she wouldn't let him watch the 9 o'clock news. But according to the script, he killed Aunt Maggie because I guess she wouldn't let him leave. We are still with the interrogation, but I want to split this part up because I feel like it's crucial. They sort of quit talking about Maggie and Eddie and why Chucky wanted to kill people. They kind of go away from that just for like a little bit. And they start talking about Charles Lee Ray. Karen and Mike are trying to piece together if Charles Lee Ray is actually in the doll or not. Because Karen tells Mike that Andy told her that Chucky told him that his real name was Charles Lee Ray. And that sparked something in Mike. Therefore, she wants to know what all this means. Yeah, I'll just let you read the script because it's hard to explain. So remember in the movie when Karen finally finds out that Chucky is alive, Chucky is swearing at her, hitting her, he's trying to bite her neck, and then he bites her arm. She throws him, and then he just runs out of the apartment. Well, in the script, there was a lot more dialogue than what was said in the movie. Coming from Chucky, that is. And the dialogue was changed. So, remember in the movie when Chucky attacks Detective Mike Norris from the backseat of the car? So, in the movie, he used, I think, what was either jumper cables or some sort of rope or something. It looked like cable, some sort of cable. But in the original script, he uses Andy's slinky during the whole scene of the attack. Some of it is the same and some of it is different. But there is a lot of new dialogue. There was originally going to be a lot of dialogue coming from Chucky, mainly him mocking Detective Mike Norris as he's trying to kill him.